Jeremy Bates doing well to take his time because of a roar from the adjoining centre court.
Love. Quiet, please. Thank you. Quiet, please.
Ace takes Jeremy Bates to 3 match points. Mutual respect and a remarkable victory for Jeremy Bates. He seemed in a slough of despond as the opportunity to win in straight sets disappeared, and the Frenchman, to his great credit, came back and asked him all sorts of questions, particularly with the power and quality of his ground strokes. But Bates suddenly found extra energy, extra verve, extra determination, and has gained a superb victory. He goes into the last 16 for the first time, and the home country has a man still going into the second week of the Wimbledon Championship. He deserves every bit of the applause that he's receiving.
Shattered, absolutely shattered, but happy. I mean, obviously happy, and fatigue is not as bad when you've won. Yes. If I'd have lost, I'd have felt 10 times worse, I'm sure.
Your self-belief must have stayed intact, but everybody else's was going. We got the impression that the court had sort of lost faith in thinking that you would win. Were you aware of that? Because they were so up for you, and then it all faded away, so quiet.
Well, yeah, I mean, 2 sets all, obviously. I mean, you know, when you're playing a 5-set match, you're up 2 sets to love, it sort of looks like you maybe are almost over, but I knew I had a long way to go. And I was really struggling at the start of the 5th set, and I was down 3 or 4 break points the first 2 service games. And I was so tired at that stage, I needed a bit of a lift, and holding those 2 games gave me that. And I just carried on, tried to stick with what I was doing. Just needed to attack the whole time. And that was the only thing that was keeping me standing, because I was, you know, so tired. Yeah. But, you know, when you play 5 sets, okay, you lose a couple of sets. I was up 2 sets, lost the next 2, but the 5th set is always completely different. You know, it's sort of like
starting again.
Yeah, it is, and I was aware of that. And, you know, I got something from somewhere. It was just, I was just committed to it. I wanted to win still.
Bates has not yet shaken off the French connection. When Guy Forget and Henri Leconte came onto court 14, Leconte stumbled, and also stumbled to defeat in 4 sets. Forget is Bates' opponent on Monday for a place in the last 8, and that match is first on centre court at 1 o'clock. Bates, win or lose, is guaranteed over £18,000 in prize money already, more than he's made in the rest of the year. Jim Courier, for the world's #1, is relatively unknown in this country, and yet in the last year or so he's won the French Open twice, the Australian Open, and been runner-up to Edberg in the US Open. When he came onto the centre court today, he'd won 15 consecutive matches in Grand Slam events. It didn't bode well for his opponent, Andrei Arlovsky from Moscow, 26 years old, ranked 80 places below Jeremy Bates on the world list, and has always had to go through the qualifying tournament to get to Wimbledon. However, the Russian broke Courier's serve in the opening game of the match and won the first set 6-4. Courier replied by taking the second set 6-4, breaking Arlovsky's serve in the final game. We join it, level pegging, 1 set all, 3 games all. Courier to serve.
That was close. Top of the tape. That's a great shot from Courier. On the offensive all the time, Courier. But he has to convert defense into attack twice in this rally, and that was just a brilliant forehand.
(30-15).
That was mighty close. Olchowski was not about to chase it. It had topspin on and would have run away from him. Absolutely level pegging still. Set all, 3 all, 30 all.
First service.
Brilliant return there. He just bangs his bat straight down to the feet there, and a rather hesitant half-volley attempt from Courier. Fails to clear the net. And this is a big point. Well, he just cannot afford to feed Jim Courier a mid-court ball of medium pace and expect to get away with it.
Advantage Courier.
Miss-hit approach shot. Well played. Very cool play by Olchowski, waiting till Courier committed himself.
Vantage Olchowski.
Now then, can that be a sign of tension? But it has presented on a plate a very significant chance for this man to go ahead and break. Second chance. And he's done it.
Olchowski took full advantage of the break and ran out a 6-4 winner of that third set. Let's rejoin it now in set 4. The Russian 2-1 ahead. It's 4 games all. Courier is serving.
And that has to be a brilliant placement. He was well back from the baseline when he played it. Well, it's quite bad news for Olchowski that the Courier serve is beginning really now to function. Should have made that pass. Olchowski going to the net on a prayer, really. Not a good return. Sometimes works, frightens your opponent into error. Unlucky with the net cord return. But these are moments
Quiet, please.
which are going to put the number 1 seed absolutely to the test. 4-all, 30-all.
Back, please. First serve.
Yes, something got thrown down behind the far scoreboard. I don't know what it was, but the umpire spotted it. Courier didn't, because it was behind his right shoulder.
Quiet, please. First service.
No idea what it was, but it was quite distracting for the man this end. And a beautiful clean pass, which he had to make.